or just one. I don't know how many of you are watching, but it doesn't matter. Thank you for joining us for the premiere episode of Wick and Tallow, a 10 Candles anthology series. I am Mike. You can find me on social media at RunLikeCraig, if you so wish. Like 7 people follow me, I think. So, I'm doing all right. Before we begin, I'm going to give you a quick and very important message. 10 Candles is a game about tragic horror, and as such, we'll be exploring mature and sensitive themes. We may discuss topics such as loss, grief, and other challenging situations. Player and viewer safety is our #1 priority, and we encourage everyone to take care of themselves. We understand that some of these topics may be difficult for viewers, and we encourage you to step away or take a break if you need to. But having said that, we're really glad you're here, and we hope you enjoy the show. So to start things off, I'll have the players introduce themselves as human beings, and then we will delve in and you'll get to meet their characters. So April, why don't you tell everyone about themselves? And we'll go around clockwise like we do in 10 Candles.
Hi, I'm April. I am smart god everywhere online, mostly. And yeah, that's me. They, she pronouns.
I always forget that bit. Mark, say hi to everyone.
You're muted.
You are muted.
Got all that. So that's, if you hearing impaired, you're fine. What's the word, Bloods and Nerds? It's your 41-year-old non-binary boy, Mark J, coming to you live from right outside the nation's capital. My pronouns are any and all. And when I'm not here, you can check me out on the Apocalyptic Unlimited. We're in all BIPOC space doing cool BIPOC things with TTRPGs. That's me. Thanks.
Awesome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lu Yu. I use she, her pronouns. I'm an Asian American woman in a blue blouse. And I have socials, but don't worry about them. I'm really excited to play. I'm going to kick it off to Valerie.
Hi, everyone. My name is G. You can find me on social media across platforms as Korikawa. And I am playing out of India. I am from here. And over to Afa.
Hello, everybody. My name is Afa. I use she, her pronouns. You can find me on social media just using my name, I guess. And yeah, I'm an Irish woman living in Switzerland, and I'm ready to get sad.
I mean, it doesn't have to be sad.
I thought this was about a non-ending birthday. 10-year-old's birthday. Happy times.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So 10 days. 10 days since the world died. The sun, a distant memory, seemingly extinguished with the arrival of them, rather, reading 2 lines at once. First, the hum of the city lights spluttered and died, plunging us into an unnatural twilight. Then they emerged, silent, relentless, stalking us in the creeping gloom as generators choked and batteries bled dry. We clung to life, a dwindling ember in the ever-consuming night, moving like ghosts between the last bastions of power and light. Our numbers have dwindled to a desperate handful. The others, we don't speak of them. Fled, or worse. For the past 18 hours, Battery Park in New York has been our cage. A desperate shuffle between the flickering lights and the gnawing shadows. Now, huddled together, we share whispers about our next moves or our final prayers. Then across the churning black of the Hudson, a light. A beacon? From Liberty Island, of all places, a single defiant glow pierces the suffocating darkness. Is this the sanctuary we've bled for? The answer to our silent screams? Or just another trick of the light in a world consumed by shadows? Our party gathers in a large maintenance shed, their bastion of hope for a few days so far. But the generator is dying. Their power will fail soon and darkness will consume them. So they must move on. April, tell us about Jamie and what they're doing at this time.
Okay, so Jamie, he, they pronouns, is a tourist who got stuck in the States while the world started ending. And they're currently like in the middle of all of this. I think they're still trying to like look at the positive side of things, and they're still like writing in the journal about like yes, the world is ending, but hey, look at this cool little thing I saw today, in this place that's really far from home. And yeah, I think they're just sitting in the corner, kind of like just trying to write some stuff.
Cool. Journaling in the corner. Sounds wonderful. As if nothing is going on. Yeah, Mark, does Deontay feel the same? Are they feeling optimistic?
No, Deontay's not feeling optimistic. I don't know if y'all noticed the world is ending. We're stuck in this shed. I don't really know y'all. I'm from out of town. I'm a little uncomfortable, but making the best of it. Is it just us in the shed, or is it more people?
It is dwindled down to just you guys now.
Okay.
There were more. There were probably about 15 of you when you first came together. But yeah, it is now just the 5 of you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the 9 that we lost, plus everyone out there who may or may not be making it outside the shed.
Cool. A sombering thought for everyone, I would hope. Is it a sombering thought for Virginia?
Deontay, you hear a voice respond back to you that says, baby, all I know is that as long as there is light, there is hope somewhere. This voice comes from an older woman. She's got like really tight bun that she has not compromised due to the end of the world. She's a little on the portly side, and she her hands are covered in calluses and like liver marks, and those hands are rubbing the hand of a young woman who we will meet later.
Lovely. What's Valerie all about, and what's Valerie feeling about this situation, G?
Valerie does not feel extremely out of place in this shed. It almost reminds her of the bar she was working when things went all wrong. She clutches onto her little bag protectively, much like Deontay does not trust anyone else around. And what little she has, she will protect, even if it is against the people in this shed.
Nice. And that aforementioned hand that was being stroked belongs to Christine, I believe. So what's Christine's deal?
It does indeed. Christine is, I think, ostensibly the youngest member of the group. She is 24 years old. She's blonde. She's well made up. She knows about her cosmetics. She's wearing nondescript business casual, except for a really nice, expensive looking pair of Louboutins. but she is holding the hand of Virginia and ruining her mascara because she's crying.
Okay. So, who saw this light in Liberty Island, do we think? And have they told the group yet?
Ooh, you know what? It might have been, at least for Virginia, that I didn't exactly see the light, but there is a small window, or perhaps it's an air vent on the top near the roof of this place, and you can see bits of light coming through from. Really, we're seeing it getting extinguished most of the time, but then suddenly it beamed out, still relatively faint, but it's there, and there's nothing else in the water. It's got to be coming from that island, I think.
Okay. I mean, this is up to you guys then. What do you think? What do you think would be the next step? Are you planners? Are you reckless? Do you rush from one spot of safety to another? Take it away. Guide this narrative. It's yours for the moment.
I think if Virginia tells us about the light, I think the first thing that Jamie would kind of pipe up with is that, like, I've seen people go boating. I don't know if that's a thing we could do, but I've never been on a boat before, so maybe we could do that. Maybe we could find a boat. Maybe we could build a boat. I don't know.
A cat wanders outside the door.
You know,
Hungry.
we've heard critters, have we not, outside? There's a cat, and we've heard a fair few birds. I don't imagine that we would be hearing birds still if it was dangerous immediately outside the door. We could just open the door and just see.
Do you want to poke your head out there?
Yeah, that if it falls to me, it falls to me. So, is it anyone opposed to me just poking my head outside, just giving it a look, just a 5-second look?
Oh my God, please stay safe. I can't lose you too.
Okay, I will hold your hand the entire time I'm doing it. And Valerie is going to put her hand on the cold metal push door and push it open with great force and take a look outside. What does she see in the pitch?
Okay, so this seems like a good time for the first roll.
Oh, God.
So at the moment, there are 10 candles lit. So that means you roll 10 d6. And I roll no d6, so you're lucky here. Now, you just need to roll 1 6 for a success.
2 6s.
Okay, do you have any ones?
I have 2 1s.
Okay, so the challenge, the task is 1. You push open this door. You lose 2 dice from your dice pool for the moment for the ones that you rolled, but you have control of the narrative. So what do you see?
Virginia pushes the door open, and behind her chipped acrylic nails as she peeks out, she sees indeed there's still ducks in the water. There are little birds in the dusk, the twilight. I I suppose twilight is the wrong word. Twilight of the blinking lights, artificial man-made lights. And she sees in the distance across Battery Park, there is yet one small tour boat. The sign for it is worn and weathered, and you see someone has thrown like a good big thing of like paint, red paint over the sign. So it's dripping or it looks like it had dripped ominously. It's a bit dinged up. It looks ship shape-ish, but it's quite far. And she says, okay, so I'm still alive. She closes the door. I'm still alive. And there is a boat, but it's from here to there. It's almost the entire way across the park, honey.
What kind of boat we talking about? The cruiser, yacht, sail, row?
those little those
Sometimes
ones.
One of the goose boats.
not a goose boat, honey, but one of them ones where they always taking people for day trips around to see the skylines. Those ones. I never rode on one myself, but
I've seen those. Wait, that's really cool. Jamie like really quickly flips to like a page in their journal that has like it's titled like list of things to do in America, and like they go to like the little thing that's like says like like ride a boat, and like okay, we should do that.
We can. Valerie, how do you feel about this? I know you've been tense. Are you okay leaving the shed?
Squeezing onto her bag a little tighter, she says, I don't imagine there's any safety jackets in there. I can't swim.
Okay, show of hands. Anyone else who can't swim? Okay, well, we'll see if we can't find you a life jacket.
Valerie at this point is fully prepared to die on the way to the boat.
I mean, that is always possible. No. I think it would take some bad luck for anybody to die on a 500-yard pathway to the harbour. But is that the choice you're making? Are you heading towards this boat that's been identified as shipshape from this old lady with bad eyes?
Deontay?
When you know how to sail, operate a boat, paddle, I don't know. Anyone at all.
The deafening silence makes it sound like a no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So no offense, it's not going to be as easy as we might think it is.
Well, sure.
If nothing else, we'll be breathing in air that isn't the air in this shed. For like 5 minutes at least, then we won't be breathing in each other, That'll be good. Good change of pace.
It's true.
But at least in here we are breathing.
Also true.
Got a point.
As you say that, the lights give another flicker, the generator gives another cough. The lights stay on, but there is definitely a limited time to your stay here.
Well, if I may, shall we put it to a vote? Those of y'all who want to venture from the piss air, raise your hands. All right. It's no one's favorite idea, but listen, we're running out of options, I think. Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Is there anything that you want to take with you from this shed?
The fuel for the generator.
Yeah.
You know it's low, but that could potentially be siphoned off. There's certainly there's some hoses around, so if you want to give that a go, we can roll and see how it goes.
Yeah, Valerie would like to attempt.
Then Valerie can roll 8d6 for me.
Right. Remove 2. Okay, we have 2 6s and 1 1.
Okay. So 1 dice removed from the dice pool for the 1, but the 6s mean you succeed. And yeah, how does it play? Tell me how you siphon this gas and how much there is and anything else that comes. The narrative is still yours.
How long would you say we've been in this shed now? A few days at least, right?
Yeah, a couple of days.
Valerie is going to pull out one of the smaller bottles that she's carrying and chug on as much alcohol as she can out of it, empty the rest out, and using one of the hoses that are on the lying on the floor, she's going to rinse it off with some alcohol and stick it inside the bottle the best she can. If the hose does not fit, she will ask Virginia to give her a hand.
It's up to you.
And
you tell me whether the hose fits.
Oh, I can decide that. All right. In that
Throughout the
case, yes,
narrative,
it
yeah.
will fit. No, I think the hose won't be wide enough. Will be too wide for the bottle to accommodate, and Valerie will require help. We'll ask Virginia to hold the bottle steady as Valerie prepares to draw on the fuel at the bottom of the generator. At this point, given that it's been running for a while, there's not a lot of fuel left, but there's definitely enough to be worth something as they venture out. And she's going to draw on it and stuff the pipe into the bottle that Virginia is holding up.
Yeah, so you kind of give a suck on the hose, get the gasoline drawn out of the generator. Has anybody got a light source with them? Just out of question. Do you have a torch, a lantern, anything like that?
I have.
I would have.
It's solar powered though, so it's not gonna.
Can I have another candle?
If you have a candle, you have a candle. That's how this works. It's on your desk. You have a candle. That is fine. Cool.
I have a lighter on mine.
Yeah, I have a lighter too.
I'd probably suggest not using it while you're sucking gasoline out of a generator.
For the candle.
So yeah, you draw the remaining fuel out of the generator. It's not a huge amount, probably, you get a good kind of couple of pints worth, I'd say. So there was enough to go for a little longer, but in the grand scheme of things, what is a couple of pints of gasoline? And as you do so, the generator whirs and clunks and sputters as the final fuel goes through it, and the central light in the maintenance shed goes out. But luckily, as we have established, there is a candle, there is a solar-powered light. How long that's going to last for is something that we will see as we move.
It's a
And
chalky
it's time to
candle. Will
venture
be
outside.
good.
The battery on my light is shit, so not long.
A candle outside probably isn't going to last either as you're moving briskly. So let's go to Valerie again. As you, as a party, make your way out of the doors and this solar-powered light, keeping the shadows from you, other than the faint bits of light that still surround the park from odd little spotlights that are still working, flickering. You want to roll and see whether that light holds?
Who?
Sure, yeah.
Your light, 7d6, please.
All right.
Yeah, anyone can choose to, so it's fine. We will
Ah,
go.
I didn't roll a single 6 or 1.
Okay. So that means that you have A, lost the narrative, and B, a candle goes out. So what I'm going to say is, as you begin moving down the path at a brisk pace heading towards the harbour, the solar-powered light flickers and goes out, and our scene ends. Now, when the scene ends in 10 candles, the first thing that happens is your dice pool goes back up to the number of candles that are lit, and that is 9. And now I have a dice to roll against you. The next thing that happens is we speak our truths. And that will always begin with a statement from me, the harbinger of your doom. And that statement is, this is the truth. The world is dark. And then there are 9 candles left, so we will go round in order from the person who last rolled the dice. So, G, what is true?
This is true. Valerie is a coward.
Okay. So, yeah, Valerie is a coward. I like that. Afer.
This is true. Christine did not admit that she cannot swim.
Cool. I am, say, the boat seems further away than it looked initially.
But we do not face any problems getting to the boat.
Hey, Mark.
Let's see. It's true that Deontay has a gun on him, but hasn't told anyone yet.
This is
Before?
true. Someone in Battery Park is playing the guitar.
Hear a guitar. And G, you again.
This is true. Valerie does not want to go to the statue, to the light.
Lovely. Those of you who are counting will know that that has been 8 truths, because the final truth is always, and we are alive. So, you make it to the harbour, enter through the rusty gates of this well-traversed tourist attraction that is the Hudson Ferries, and you find yourselves aboard a ferry. What do you do? You have a small amount of light. There are light. The running lights on the boat are still on. Whether somebody had been here, who knows? We'll find out.
Check if we are alone. Then if there is someone else on this boat.
Are you doing that alone? Are you going in a group? Are you all searching? How do we do?
JB is not going to exercise caution. I think the second we get to the boat, I am just going to kind of call out like the stupid fucker in horror movies that does that. I'm just gonna do like a hello, is anyone else here? There? We're gonna get on the boat.
Call out. Roll me 9d6.
That is no ones, but 1-6.
6. Perfect. Does anyone answer?
I'm gonna say the little captain's quarters thingy kind of like slightly opens up, and there is the person who used to run the tourist spot, like the like do tickets and stuff for this little boat thing. They kind of peek out in like a half-dazed state, probably not expecting someone to just come calling. Yeah, they're like an older man. They just kind of like peek out, like, and wave. I'll just wave at them then.
Yeah, I'll say the older man kind of pokes their head out the door and tours closed, world ending, fuck off.
One last tour, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure, let's just sail to the gates of hell, shall we?
I mean, what else were you planning to do? You know, might as well die doing something you like.
Listen, honey, you got on a New York Nets jersey. I don't know if life can get that much worse for you. We're trying to sail. We're trying to sail to, you know, the lot. Points, Statue of Liberty. Do you want to come with us?
Look, I don't sail with anyone I don't trust, and I have no reasons to trust you.
How could we gain your trust?
Good question. And the door's shut a moment.
Hey, what the hell? That's not the high seas. What, this motherfucker's a tour boat driver.
They
Like,
open again. He goes, I'm just fucking with you.
God damn.
Haven't
Oh,
seen
you're
anyone
funny. That's nice.
for like
To-
5 days.
to be
Come
fair,
on.
it is pro bono. All right.
We're I don't know how much running this old girl's got, but if we can get her working, I'll take you. I can tag along.
We got some fuel too.
Yeah.
A little.
Fuel's always good. They will if you offer the fuel, they will take it off you and pour it into the fuel tank. And they will attempt to get the boat running as you all kind of board and find some seats.
What's your name, honey? Sorry.
My name's Jim.
Jim.
Been running this tour for 3 years, not long. You know how it is. You need a job, you see a job advertisement, you apply for a job, you get a job. That's how the world used to work. I'm sure you know. These days, you see a job, you better fucking do it yourself because no one else is going to. Right. Talking of doing jobs yourself, I'm going to need one of you to help me. The ignition's busted. We're going to need to manually crank this engine. Who's feeling strong? Any volunteers?
I don't know anything about engines, but do what I can.
Oh, you don't need to know anything about engines. You've just got to take this here wrench and crank it real hard when I say. You can do that?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. In that case, crank that wrench and roll me 9d6, please. See how you do.
Crank it up. Dice. Ooh, okay. That is 3 6s and no 1s.
3 6s, no 1s. Tell me how you get this boat started.
The fuck do I know about getting a boat started? I just crank the thing like he tells me to do it. And I think it turns over on the first try.
Yeah. As you give this this wrench a good old crank, Jim, I'm gonna say crank as many times it makes Aether laugh. I think that's my plan. Jim just kicks the engine and it starts to sputter into life. Okay, somebody cast off. That means unhook that rope for me.
Okay. Christine will unhook the rope, throw it away. Because she's seen how they do it in the movies.
wonderful. And Jim will race up to the wheel, and boats have wheels, right? I think I've seen boats, they have wheels. I don't know. Yeah.
It's a fancy tourist boat. They have wheels for like the
Yeah.
the it factor.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, look, Critical Role approved. You don't need to know anything about boats and ships to be able to be the captain of a boat or ship, and I stand by this. Cool. Start to traverse the Hudson. You
Jim.
move
Oh.
farther away from shore. Light that was casting from the limited lights over the bank fades as you gradually move further into the river. You just have the running lights and a deck light. It's going to take. Should have researched how long it takes. It's going to take an hour. The boat's going really slowly.
Fair enough.
Liberty Island's quite away from the battery park. I think that sounds about right. An hour sounds fine. Yeah. How do
Jim,
you spend this hour?
Jim, honey,
yeah.
have you got life vests? We've got one that can't swim.
Oh, of course. The in the seats. Just lift the benches up. There's life jackets there. You might all want to take one. And he reaches down, grabs a bottle of whiskey, and takes a big slug of his whiskey, and then offers the bottle around.
Virginia stands up and leaves the room.
Christine is torn between following Virginia and having a drink. And as a healthy 24-year-old young woman in New York City, she's going to take that whiskey.
I'm not going to make you roll to drink whiskey. It's fine.
Imagine failing that. But she'll hold it out for the next person.
Anybody else
Valerie
take
will promptly follow Virginia and get herself nice and snug in a life vest.
Nice. Is Jamie taking a swig from the bottle that's being passed around?
I think like the second the boat kind of like takes off, I will be outside at like on like the viewing deck, just trying to take I'll take a picture. I have a limited amount of film in my camera. I'll take a picture of like just the island approaching kind of. But yeah, I think I'll just be outside, like taking in the views, whatever is left.
Have you heard the poem associated with this statue, honey?
There's a poem?
There is. It's a famous one. I've heard bits and snippets of it, but just was calling to mind. There's a section that says something along the lines of "Keep your stupid bullshit and give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free." And when I moved to this state, that is what I thought about, even though I didn't come by boat. So I don't know if the poem has a moral, but I think it's just saying, come, anyone who is looking for something better. And ain't that what we're doing?
It's nice that the last bit of hope would be somewhere that has a poem like this. That's kind of nice.
They're passing around a bottle if you want to go in and drink.
No, I think I'm good. I would like to die sober.
Fair enough.
And I like quickly like transcribed the little piece of poem that you said with the some stupid bullshit about like I put in like that kind of preamble in as well because I didn't really understand where the poem starts. Like I'll just write
Oh
all
no!
of it down.
Oh shit.
Oh, Jamie.
We'll come back to Jamie in a second after I just ask, does Deontay take a drink or does he forego the bottle that's being passed around?
I'm gonna grab it, hold it for a second, and just say, "Black hole sun." Did y'all hear that out there in the park?
Won't you come? Won't you
Right,
come?
ironic, right?
Yeah,
Straight in
right?
the park playing that song. I mean, I
Yeah,
hope
I
they get
wonder
that
who
guy
that
first.
was.
Some somebody with a sense of irony, I guess. And I'm gonna take a drink. Pass it along.
Jamie, just out of interest, your
Mhm.
camera, is it a Polaroid camera? Like, are we getting
Yes,
instant
it is.
results?
It is a Polaroid camera with like 8 phones left in it.
Okay, and you're going to take a picture of Liberty Island. So let's have a roll for that picture you take. So nobody's rolled a 1 yet, so you haven't lost any dice from the dice pool. So it's still 9.
Mhm.
I'm rolling like shit.
Oh, that's rough. That's 2 6s and 2 1s.
So you keep the narrative. The scene continues. You lose 2 dice from the dice pool.
Um,
You snap that Polaroid camera. Tell us about the photo you've taken.
uh, so the little light that we were seeing when we get closer and I take the picture, it actually turns out that there's actually like a bunch of little lights close by that have all kind of coalesced into like from far away it just looks like one light that's coming from the island, but it's actually a bunch of little lights that like show up as like pinpricks on the Polaroid itself, where it kind of like burns the film, and nothing else like because of the lights, nothing else comes through in the picture. It's just a bunch of little lights, like pinpricks of light on the picture itself. Is that
Nice.
good? Is that bad?
We will discover. Okay, cool. The journey continues. You're approaching closer to the harbour now. Jim kind of turns round, says out, you know how I said I couldn't start the boat?
Did you?
Yeah, we had to crank it.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. But we
Yeah, that
started it.
also
We're
means
good.
I can't stop the boat.
What?
No, you just put the anchor down, right? You saw the anchor off the thing and it slows it
I mean,
down. Anchors away.
to a degree, but it'll still try and keep going and it'll cause shit, and I don't want to get stranded out here. So you got 2 choices. You can jump off and swim the last 20 meters, or you can take the lifeboat. But I don't care which, but I'm going back. So choice is yours, guys.
Well, we can take your lifeboat, right?
You can take the lifeboat.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, only one of
Yeah.
us here can't swim, so the lifeboat should be good.
Okay. Who's going to help Jim get the lifeboat into the water for you then?
I'll give him a hand.
2-man job. Yeah. You very experienced with launching lifeboats off the side of a tourist boat?
If I say yes, do I not have to roll?
No, you still have to roll.
No, yeah, I have never done this before. So it's 7.
7d6, yeah.
It's 2 6s and 1 1.
6 and 1 1. So we'll remove the 1. You yet again keep the narrative because I am yet again failing to roll a 6 at all. So you're in good stead at the moment, and I'm going to burn these dice ahead of episode 2.
All right. Well, like I said, never done this before, so I'm just following Jim's orders. Doing my best. We managed to get it untied from its holding spot and into the water.
Yeah, you kind of unleash the unleash. Yeah, this lifeboat has the Kraken painted on the side of it, and that's the name of it. So you unleash the Kraken and guide it down on ropes into the water. There's a small ladder at the side that will enable you to head down.
Christine will just, get her hands all wiped off and hold up a high five for Jim. It's like, yeah, we did it.
Jim will kind of awkwardly fist bump your high five. He doesn't really get it.
Good enough for me.
Yeah. Let's have the order you're descending the ladder in, these guys. And are you all putting on life vests, or are some of you not bothering?
No reason not to. So Christine will put on a life jacket and descend.
Okay, that's fine, Christine. You're wearing Louboutins, did you say?
Yes, very, very, very high stiletto heels.
Oh no.
That's going to make it very difficult to descend a ladder. Yeah. That's another challenge then, please.
6 this time.
6 this time.
2 6s and no 1s. She has walked in Louboutins before, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, you're a pro at this. Yeah, keep going. Then you how do you descend this ladder stylishly and make me look like an idiot?
Yeah, she does so stylishly. Actually, it's quite helpful that she's wearing heels because she can hook them into the ladder as she's going down. But yeah, she hops into the lifeboat and salutes to Jim and gestures for everybody else to come down.
Okay, who's going next?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Or okay.
That's fine. You you've climbed ladders in your time. Fine. I'm assuming you're not wearing stupid high heels, so
Is that 66 that I'm rolling? Am I rolling?
no, you don't need to roll. You make it down. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I'll go next. I'll just pop on down. Really excited. That's the second boat I've ridden today. I'm excited.
You're wearing a life vest?
Yeah, if everyone's doing it. I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it.
Okay. Who's next? Deontay or Valerie then?
Valerie is gonna wait. She's not sure if the boat's gonna hold up under everyone. Very averse to the idea of getting into such a cramped space.
Okay, so Deontay next.
Yo, Jim, you just gonna leave us like that?
I mean, there might be other people who need help. It also might be a fucking trap. So I'm just gonna drift out, wait in the bay for a little bit. You'll come running and screaming. I'll come help, and if I don't hear from you in an hour, I'll go back. That seems fair.
Whatever, Jim. Whatever. Gonna put on a life vest and go down the ladder.
Yeah, that's fine. You have no issues traversing the ladder. So everyone's in this boat at the bottom, Valerie. You gonna join them?
Reluctantly, because if the only other option is hanging out with Jim, Valerie definitely doesn't want to do that either. So
Okay.
extremely cautiously and with great intrepidation, she's going to make her way down to the boat, clutching to the life jacket, knuckles white, and
I
start
mean,
praying for the first time in her life, I guess.
you're kind of gripping onto the ladder as you descend, but you downed a reasonable amount of alcohol in the shed. You had another sip from the bottle that Jim passed round.
No.
No, just the alcohol in the
No.
shed. Okay, we'll say you make it then. If you did, I thought you'd taken a drink from the alcohol that Jim passed around, but we're safe. If you'd have taken that drink, I'd have made you roll for it. No, you're good. Make it to the boat. Who's going to row this boat to shore? There's no engine. There's a couple of paddles.
I mean, I'll roll shit.
I'll take a paddle too.
Okay. I think we go in circles.
I mean, one of you can roll
minutes.
66 to see how this paddling to shore goes.
You want to get that?
No, Mark, go ahead.
66. Okay. Not a 1 or a 6.
Okay, so you don't lose any dice from the dice pool, but you do lose control of the narrative, and the scene will end in a moment. So I'm going to say you start rowing towards shore. And you're making good progress. Only a 5-minute or so journey. And then you drop one of the oars. Causes a little bit of difficulty. You eventually make it to shore, but you don't make it at the harbour. You've drifted a considerable way down the shore, so you're not going to be on the well-lit, well-paved area when you come off the boat. And the scene will end. We remove a dice from the dice pool because a candle has gone out. There are now 8 candles lit. The dice pool fills up to 8. That means there are 8 truths to be spoken. The first of which will be spoken by Mark after I say, these things are true. The world is dark. Kick us off, Mark.
The truth is that I'm not going to throw you under the bus, Valerie, for dropping the word. The truth is that I see something in the shadows on the somewhere on the land there.
Louis?
This is true. In the scramble to put the lifeboat ashore, we have damaged it, and it is not seaworthy.
Oh, of this. G.
This is true in her single-minded effort to get into the lifeboat. But Valerie has ripped the sole of her shoe and hasn't noticed.
Lovely. Aoife?
This is true. They have far better hearing than human beings.
Making a note of that. This is true. You can still hear the guitar playing. April?
This is true. The lights seem to be moving.
Cool. Mark, give us another.
This is true. They love a guilty conscience.
Ooh, you guys are making this great. Giving me lots of toys to play with. And as always, the final truth is we are alive.
Alive.
Our group of desperate survivors had just made it from Battery Park to Liberty Island. Not entirely consequence-free. Didn't quite end up in the harbour where they could have alighted easily. The boat is currently kind of drifting into shore, starting to kind of go round in circles a little bit as you're in the shallows with one oar. And you are probably half a mile from where you wanted to alight. So you've got a little bit of a trek to get to the kind of, I guess, your first port of call would be like the visitor center at the Statue of Liberty Museum. That's kind of where everybody walks through these days to get on. So yeah, you're a few meters from shore in the shallow water. What do you guys want to do? I mean, I will say, where's your light? There's a few lights in distance, but
Don't think we have one.
Does Virginia's light still work?
I believe that was the first thing Mike said went out.
that was the first thing that went out. You have a candle.
It just doesn't work anymore. Not like okay.
Yeah.
We can try the candle. I can try to cover it from the wind as much as I can. You can try the candles and the lighters.
We do have a small flask of alcohol on us. If we could just tear a rag off our clothes and wrap it on a branch, we could make a torch.
I thought for a second you were going to suggest like a Molotov cocktail, and I was like, that would be one way to light it up. Yes.
I mean, you certainly you have clothing, you have alcohol, you have an oar that you could potentially use as your torch. Yes. It will require a roll to assemble this in a fit manner, I guess. So, G, if you're taking the lead on this with Valerie, then you can roll 8d6.
Yeah, if everyone is okay with going that way with the source of light
Mhm.
Yeah.
and preserving the candle. Okay, that's 2 6s and no 1s.
Okay, that's very good. So 2 6s is enough to beat me and keep hold of the narrative. I finally rolled a 6. You guys. So yeah, tell us how you get a light source for yourselves.
Starting to feel a chill in her body, not sure what's causing it. Valerie decides to get herself busy. And I'm sorry, April, I forgot your character's name, Jamie. As Jamie offers their candle, Valerie says we should hold on to it. We might need it later. It could come handy in more than one ways. And using the only ore left, Valerie is going to tear off the lining of the jacket that she's wearing, wrap it around the ore, hold one of the mini bottles of liquor to the scrap wrapped around the ore, letting the alcohol soak in, and like ask
Yeah.
the team who would like to lead the way forward.
Yeah, you have a torch.
You've got the torch. You can go first.
I think you're muted. Are you muted at source work?
I moved my gain all the way down to the captions when it pick up my swearing earlier between the break. I'll take the torch. Don't worry about it. I can't believe it's come to this with some fucking Goonies. End of the world. That's all we got.
As you kind of alight the boat and head onto shore with this burning light source, you kind of hear a little kind of chuckle from the sea behind you, and you just kind of hear across the breeze Jim shout, "Don't fucking die!"
Same to you, Jim. Bye.
Man, fuck, Jim.
Oh my God, Deonta, you're so mean.
Welcome to New York.
Welcome to New York.
So you guys head inland a little, and you can all definitely hear that guitar sound still. It appears to be over here, but like it couldn't have been over here if you heard it in the park, right? So that's fucked up.
Is that fucking Soundgarden again?
They only know one song.
Clearly, wow.
Yeah, you can make your way towards the lights. I mean, lights plural is definitely the right word, as Jamie's photo had shown earlier, and you can now see there are several small lights dotted around kind of the base of the statue, up in the torch of the statue, around what you think is the visitor center. So yeah, like there's clearly someone here, or has been someone here, but you're not close enough yet to figure out what type of light it is that's coming.
Christine, honey, before we go in and there's potentially more people, I wasn't sure when to bring this up, but uh, your grandfather, um, I finished my task with him.
Oh, he's okay?
He didn't have to see all of this.
Oh. Oh, okay. I guess I should have known when I saw you without him.
I'm sorry. I thought it would be good to know now before, you know.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, yeah. Uh and Christine, she actually just takes out her lipstick and starts applying it almost compulsively. Um and she's like, I it's fine. I mean, yeah, I'll talk to you later about it, okay? And just walks off, unable to process any of this.
Ooh.
Juicy.
Well, it's in a situation like this, it's not that bad to have someone familiar with death. She's gonna be all right, I think.
And Christine's grandfather?
He passed peacefully, and I finished arranging his affairs before all of this happened. So, in a way, it's a blessing.
I'm gonna take like half a step back from Virginia. You know what? I'm gonna leave that between you and Christine for right now. You, Christine, and whatever judgment you might need in the future.
Virginia swallows and keeps walking.
Jamie will actually do
Carry on.
the opposite and go hold Virginia's hand. Like Christine and Virginia had been like holding hands the entire time. Like when Christine like leaves and Virginia like says that, Jamie will step forward and hold Virginia's hand and like is surprisingly less bouncy for just a little bit.
Oh,
And but doesn't say anything.
honey, that is so nice of you, but you don't need to comfort me. I have I've done some bad things in my time, so I'm willing to take the consequences of whatever I've done. But thank you. You're kind to do it.
Jamie nods, still doesn't say anything. And unless you actively pull your hand away, they will keep holding it.
Valerie's going to follow after Christine, just make sure she doesn't wander away too far. And what is left of the bottle that they had just opened, she's going to hand it over to Christine and say, might help.
Yeah, Christine didn't get too far, thankfully. She's still within the circle of light put out by the torch. But yeah, she'll at first turn around kind of aggressively, being like, sorry, I wanted to be alone and it's not your fault. And just take the bottle. Yeah, just got some bad news. Yeah.
Valerie shrugs, says, "Hey, it's fine. I get it. Just don't go too far."
Sure. Don't go too far at the end of the world. And she'll take a swig. Like, I shouldn't be angry. I mean, I'm angry at everything, but Virginia was taking care of my Grumsy while he was in hospice. And I was so busy at work that I wasn't there. And I forgot to ask. She'll take another swig. Yeah. So I guess I'm angry at me.
It's not the same world it was a few days ago.
Yeah.
You can, in this moment, be mad at yourself, but how many options did you have back then?
I was only thinking about me. I should have thought about Grumsy and I should have asked Virginia, but I guess she was keeping me safe by not telling me. Do you want some? Sorry, I'm taking it all.
Oh, no, I have a few left. I think it'll get us through this, whatever this is. With that, Valerie will turn back and gesture towards Virginia and Jamie standing there, urging Christine to sort of come back to the group as a whole.
Yeah. She'll come back after maybe 30 seconds of deep breathing.
Christine, is there a song that you would say takes you back to memories of your grandfather?
One of his favorite songs was Brown Eyed Girl by Jim Morrison. Which is annoying because I have blue eyes, but whatever.
It appears the guitarist knows more than one song.
Oh, you're a bastard. You're a bastard, man.
And you hear that familiar melody plucked out from guitar strings in the distance.
Can anyone else hear it?
Yeah, everyone can hear it. Well, everyone can hear Black Hole Sun.
Oh.
But you hear the guitar.
Christine is so in her feelings right now that it hasn't dawned on her that this is a different song to the one that was playing, and it's a song that's very specific to her. But she's had a few swigs of whiskey. She's holding back tears because her foundation, she can't afford for it to get any more smudged. So it's not sinking in yet.
Cool. As you return to the group and continue towards the lights, you do indeed notice that the lights are moving slightly. It's not like the source of light is changing. It's almost like, you know, when fairy lights on the Christmas tree are on a random blinking pattern. It's almost like that. Kind of, there are always lights in the same sort of area, but they blink out and blink on in a seemingly random pattern. And as you get,
Is it random?
I mean, it seems random. Do you want to
Can I,
study
like,
them for a moment?
as we're walking closer, like in my head, can I do like mental gymnastics to try and like, is that, I don't know, some sort of weird Morse code thing or something along those lines?
You can roll 8d6 to, is it 8? Yeah,
Okay.
8d6 to find out.
That is 2 6s and no 1s.
Wonderful. You still have a d6 in your dice pool. You win the narrative because I'm still rolling like shit. So yeah, you tell me. Is there a pattern?
Yeah, like let's say it is Morse code, and it is spelling out the word safe.
Okay. So yeah, you share this with the group.
Yeah. I just like as we're walking closer, like I falter for like a brief second, and I'm just like, wait, I think my brother taught me this once. I think that's S, and then like Jamie kind of like AFE, safe. There, it's saying safe over and over again. Maybe it's a safe spot. Yeah. No.
Well, probably safer than out here, I should hope.
Yeah. Okay.
How far away are we from the source of this light? Harbinger of doom.
You're getting ever closer to the visitor center. The lights forming the pattern seem to be the ones in the torch of the Statue of Liberty. That's where you pick the pattern up. So clearly elevated to try and send the message out as far as it can with the spread of the light. Yeah, you make it maybe a little more racked and nervous than you were when you started setting foot on these shores with everything that's gone on. But you make it to the doors of the visitor center. They appear, I mean, they're closed. You can't notice anything outside, but there are lights inside again, same as there are around the outskirts.
If we wanted to go up, I don't know if that's a thing. You know what? I will ask. I'm gonna ask Virginia, who told me about the bullshit in the poem, and I'm just gonna ask: are people allowed to go up top to the torch? Do you know? Is that a thing?
They are allowed to go up. Before the world went to shit and piss, you had to get a specialty permit to do it. But there's a way up, yes.
Maybe we should go up. Unless someone is scared of heights.
Oh,
Um,
it's a lot of stairs, honey. You could go up. Some of y'all younger ones could go up.
Yes, pick the party.
Let me ask y'all, go up and do what?
see
Playing to
what's
our
up
deaths.
there. Or that.
Yeah, two types of people.
If nothing else.
I'll go up with you, Jamie. I've never been. Would be nice to see the city one last time.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not going into the museum then. The building and the statue and the museum are not attached.
They're not attached, no.
No.
It could be.
Would you like to go into the museum while we go up?
Sure, honey.
There are lights inside the museum, so it's probably going to be safer than hanging around here with or without a torch? I mean, one of you has a burning ore, and
I only have one big light source.
If you want to climb the stairs, I will climb the stairs behind you. I'll just be slow.
That's okay. We can take our time if you want to come.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think it's suspicious. We haven't heard of anybody out here. I mean, we got the safe lights at the top, and then no one isn't. Is it safe? Because I ain't seen nobody yet.
Well, there's some guy playing guitar. There's some guy playing guitar out there.
Yeah, I love Black Hole Sun.
Nah,
No,
fuck that song at this point.
Change song.
No.
Yeah.
Same tune.
He's playing Van Morrison. What are you talking about?
Sure.
Okay.
Now,
whatever.
what song is he playing, Christine? What song do you hear?
He's playing Brown Eyed Girl.
Oh,
Right?
No.
Christine, you strain your ears to listen again, and it's Black Hole Sun.
Oh,
Oh my God. I'm so embarrassed. I've definitely had a couple of things to drink, so my mistake. It's Black Hole Sun. I do wish they would learn something else, though.
So are you all choosing to climb the Statue of Liberty?
what? could
Dante,
go-
are you coming up?
I mean, what choice do I have at this point?
Ah, sweet.
It's okay. We'll have fun. It'll be a nice view.
So you move past the visitor center, the museum, ignoring whatever bountiful gifts may lie within, and head towards the stairs entrance to the Statue of Liberty. There is a wrought iron gate with a chain and padlock sealing the entrance from your entry, I guess. Anyone got a crowbar or what you had on your desk or in your pockets before we started? So.
I have a
Um,
calculator.
I have a Swiss Army knife, if that helps.
Swiss Army knife, I mean, would maybe be able to. I mean, I don't think Deontay might have a way of opening that lock, but whether he wants to use it or not is up to him.
Okay, so the gate is closed, is padlocked from the outside.
So it looks like so it's a chain that links
Yeah.
through a wrought iron gate, so it could be moved to be internal.
Okay,
or
it could be
external.
twisted around.
Yeah.
Right, because if it was just padlocked in the outside, that means there's no one inside. But we can twist it around. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the piece and every step back.
Okay.
Oh, that's very loud, isn't it?
Check one rule.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to roll for this, aren't I?
You are definitely going to have to roll for this. I need to check one rule. Sorry, guys. Remember it.
Nah, don't check the rules.
It'll be fine. It'll
whatever
be fine.
it's whatever you want.
This is one of those, like, you're using a firearm against a solid piece of metal that, let's face it, isn't as easy as in the movies to just shoot a lock off a gate, right? So there will be consequences to failing this roll.
I would like to duck for cover.
You may like to. you may not be able to. Roll me 8d6 then, please, Deontay.
Here we go. Okay, no ones, but 1 6.
Okay. I also rolled 1 6. So as far as I'm aware, that means you succeed, but I control the narrative.
Yep. Sounds right.
So the scene doesn't end. You're fine with that. So Deontay takes his gun out, much to everybody's surprise. Stands a short way away, instructs everybody to take cover because of ricochets, and fires 3 times. But that does enough to break the heavy chain, and it falls to the ground with a clatter.
Do we hear any noise coming from beyond the gate after that?
That is an interesting question. Why not? Let's have another roll. Have another roll. This is the way we do things here. That's how we roll.
Still 8d8?
Still 8d8.
D6?
Yeah, you didn't roll a 1
D6.
last time. Yeah, 86. Sorry, you didn't roll a 1.
I've been rolling d8s the whole time. Didn't say anything. Oh wow, I got 2 6s and 2 1s.
Okay, so we remove 2 dice from the dice pool. I only rolled 1 6, so you retain the narrative and succeed. So you tell me, do you hear anything?
I think beyond that we hear very like the loud whispers of people from beyond the gate. It's like they're getting in some kind of position. They're doing something. We can hear them making noise, clattering. It sounds like the clatter of maybe like sticks, bits of metal, pipes. Maybe there's commotion beyond the gate of people.
Okay. Yep. So you hear this kind of clattering. It sounds like things being moved very hurriedly. Some banging, and a voice calls out. Quite a gentle, well-spoken voice. It just calls out, "Who are you? Why are you here?"
Hello. We're also alive people. Oh, we were on the other side of the river island thing. Just got here. Would you mind letting us in, joining you guys? There seems to be a lot of you. My name's Jamie.
Jamie. Okay, good. Glad we've begun the introductions. My name is Roger. I was the curator here. You are most welcome to join us, but I'm going to ask you all to head to the visitor center first. We don't just allow anybody up here until we know who you are.
Oh, so we do need to get that special permit. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it's the permit, yes. The permit being one of you isn't going to turn around and rip our fucking necks out.
Now the permit is you not eating people up here behind this fence, Roger.
And we're not eating people.
Yeah, Roger.
All right.
Sorry. We'll go to the visitor center. I'm sorry.
Just go to the visitor center. We'll have a conversation. Someone will be with you shortly. This is a whole thing. Just because the world's ending doesn't mean we can't be civilized. There's power. We'll put the kettle on. I say kettle. You don't have them in the States. What am I saying? I'll boil some water.
Put some water in the microwave.
I'll put a tea bag and some water and shove it in the
We're
microwave.
getting roasted. All right. Should we head back then, folks?
Yes, please. Audrey, can you get another fucking chain, please? Sorry, Karen.
As we head back, Virginia will start reaching her hand out to Christine's arm and then pull it back and say, how are you doing, honey?
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm okay. Okay, I'm so not. But I've had a few drinks and I'm probably gonna die anyway. So fuck it, it's good. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine. Yep. Totally fine.
Christine, you hear Brown-Eyed Girl playing in the distance again.
Okay. Actually,
No.
Yeah.
Roll me 66 before we decide what you do.
1611.
Okay, you lose a dice from the dice pool.
Hey,
I also rolled 16. So I have the narrative, but the scene continues. The draw of that music on you in this moment of grief is strong. You move out of the comfort of the torchlight slightly. You're sure it's hard to be certain? You're fairly sure you can see your grandfather sat on a bench about 200 yards away. Looks like him. The same hat on. Nobody else wears that kind of trilby. It's just him.
So she's holding hands with Virginia because it's almost a habitual thing at this point that they just join hands while they speak to each other. But her head will turn away from this small circle they've made of the two of them, and like frowning, be like, I think I'm going a bit mad, but I'm just gonna check something. And she's sidling away outside of that circle of light, outside of the circle of hands. And she's going to approach the bench because at this point, why not? Everything's gone to shit anyway.
I'm not letting go of your hand.
Get dragged.
Okay.
I will.
I mean, we'll see. So, Virginia, please roll me 5d6.
Two ones, no sixes.
Okay. So, now we're getting spicy. Christine pulls at you with a strength that you weren't entirely sure he possessed. And as much as you try to hang on, you can't, and her hand slides from your grip. And she steps into the dark. And that is where we'll end our scene. And another candle goes out, leaving 7 in your pool. And truth time. So, these things are true. The world is dark. Louis, what else is true?
This is true. Man in the Statue of Liberty was bluffing. Not only is there no one else there, but there is no second chain.
There's no second what?
Chain?
Afa? Oh, sorry, G. My bad.
This is true. All the other survivors on this island, for some reason, have disappeared.
Now it's Afa.
You're muted,
You're
honey?
muted.
Had to happen to me once. This is true. Christine is no longer afraid to die.
Oh.
I'm let Virginia find out.
This is true. The visitor center is a trap.
Eating people, I told you.
Visitors.
April.
This is true. The lights in the visitor center are not actually lights.
Mark?
This is true. Jimmy was dragged under.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Fuck Jimmy.
So much.
Jeremy.
And as always, the final truth is
We are alive.
we are alive.
You're alive.
Okay. So our scene ended with Christine walking into the dark. Our new scene begins with Christine unconscious on the floor in front of a bench with the rest of the party huddled around them.
Okay. She's got a pulse. It's slow, but she's got one. And I'm just gonna try to give her a few slaps. It's gonna sound bad, but I promise it's not gonna be as bad as it sounds. And I give her a few hearty slaps.
water.
Oh,
Okay. No, okay. Jamie like starts holding out the bottle and just steps back. Okay.
wake up, honey. Wake up.
Okay. Shall we see if Christine wakes up?
Let's.
Oh, God.
Oh
We know how we do this.
Yeah.
Christine.
76.
76.
Whew. 2 6s, 1 1.
So you're down to 6 in the dice pool. I only rolled 1 6. So you have the narrative.
Christine opens her eyes and starts like struggling away from the assault that she is suddenly experiencing. But after getting over the whole being hit in the face to wake up thing, she's gonna just kind of settle a few feet, not meters, feet back from the rest of the crew, kind of like watching them all suspiciously almost. Like my Grumsy was literally just here, and then I blacked out, and now you guys are here. What is the deal? What's going on?
Oh, you saw your grandfather?
Yeah, he was sitting on this
He-
bench.
Did he whisper something to you? Did he say something to you
I
about
don't remember
people?
because I passed out, and now you guys are here. So what's the deal?
Yeah, all right, Seinfeld. You walked into the darkness, and now here you are.
Well, okay, I don't know what's going on. Clearly. But I think maybe something isn't right here. And maybe we should just go to the visitor center. There's light there. They told us to go there. It's probably fine. My head hurts a little, but it's fine. I probably just fell over. So yeah.
Sure. Go.
You're
Christine,
being
would you
called
say
into the darkness. Just want to make that clear, because if you jump out there again, I'm not going to be the one that saves you, right? Okay.
Did you save me this time, Deontay?
Oh,
No.
but Virginia did, but don't. You're probably not going to do it twice either.
Look, you don't need to save me if we just go to the visitor center. Okay, that was our original plan anyway. I will try not to jump into the void. Let's just go.
Christine, would
I'll
you
offer you some water as we walk.
say that you found any kind of clarity in what happened? Would you, or are you still confused about kind of the
I think
proceedings?
while we are walking to wherever we're going and accepting the water from Jamie and taking sips of that and sobering up a little bit, I think she is going to realize that like her grief and the intense trauma of the apocalypse is having weird effects on her brain. And she didn't really see her Grumsy at all. And she didn't really hear Van Morrison at all. Um, and it's for the best that she didn't. It's actually for the best that all this happened when it did. It's for the best that he passed away before having to go through all this. It's for the best that he found home before the lights went out. So, getting a little bit of hope from that.
So that ties in nicely to a moment for Christine. And she gains a hope die as she accepts the death of her grandfather. So you can add that to the dice pool anytime you roll. And you do not lose it until you burn your brink.
Is that for the full party that we have that, or just me?
Just for you when you're rolling.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You can't give the rest of the party hope. Maybe you can.
Not in my current state.
Cool. So you head back to the visitor center. You open the doors. And they are unlocked. You are able to walk in free and easy if you wish. As you do so, you come first to a desk. There is a book open on it with things that people have written. As happens in many places when they have a lot of visitor traffic through, little messages of, we were here on what date and things like that. If you wish to leave a message in the book, you may. Your last message to the world, perhaps. So I would probably suggest you all write something in there.
Christine will nudge Jamie like, hey, now's your chance to leave your mark on America.
Yeah. Wait. And I'll ask everyone to kind of huddle together, and I'll take a picture of us. Like the last 5 that at least I remember being with or seeing. I'll take a picture of us and to like put into the book as well next to like our last messages. Yeah. Say cheese.
Only 66
Oh, for the okay, yeah, that's fair.
for the photo. Yeah.
Yeah. That is 1 and no 6s.
Okay. So I rolled 1 6. So our scene ends with a Polaroid photo coming out of the camera
Mm-mm-mm.
and slowly starting to develop. A candle goes out, leaves you with 6. And the scene ends, and we speak our truths. The first truth, as always, is this is the truth. The world is dark. April.
This is true. There are 4 people in the photograph.
Mark.
Ooh. This is true. Ooh, goodness gracious. This is true. The island is surrounded.
Do you?
Jesus Christ. This is true. We read the Morse code incorrectly.
Oh, this is amazing. I'm loving it. G.
This is true. Valerie has a grudge against somebody in the group.
Ava.
This is true. They have heard us. They have found us. They are closing in.
And the final truth.
And we
We
are
are
We are
alive.
alive. So, our scene begins with a Polaroid photo developing. And there are only 4 people in this photo. Those people are Jamie, Virginia, Deontay, Valerie,
Hey, where did I
Christine is
go?
with you, not in the photo.
Guys, you don't think your camera's working?
I can, well, there's a section here, see here on the photo where my hand is holding nothing. You see where it's interlaced with nothing?
But where am I?
Here, honey.
Am I already? No.
Yeah, actually, probably. So you stepped out in the darkness and then you fell back.
No, Deontay, come on. There's no need to be a dick, okay? It's the camera. Obviously, there's something wrong.
I'm not
with
being
the
a dick. Look
camera.
at the picture.
Yeah, it's a camera. It's malfunctioning. I'm right here, right?
You heard the thing,
Camera's fine.
darkness, and now you're
It's
doing now
state
this.
of the art.
Can I put my hand on Christine's cheek? Baby,
You may.
you feel real to me.
Yeah, I'm real. I'm real.
Christine, I have to ask, how long have you been a vampire?
So many thousands of years. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is about. This is getting a little bit silly. So yeah, someone's
It's
punking me. Feel bad.
funny that one of you makes a vampire joke.
Bro.
Because as you're moving and discussing this, the lights that you saw inside, the angle of them moves, and all of a sudden you see there is no light source in here. There are just a series of mirrors reflecting a light source from somewhere else. Then you hear a crash as one mirror falls.
Oh, hell no.
As the mirror falls, I'm gonna pull out my piece
Yes.
and point it just at the direction.
Just hear a voice. If you'd like to ensure the other mirrors stay up, I suggest you put down the gun.
Roger?
Obviously. Who else would it be? There's no one else here.
What happened to the woman you were with?
Oh, Audrey, yes, sometimes she comes around, but not very often.
Ah, you're a voice actor. I see.
Well, but why bring people here? Like, for what reason?
Well, I mean, I need a bit of company, but also people have supplies.
Uh,
Supplies
I'm
bring
gonna.
life and elongation, and I notice you've left me a boat out there as well. That's very kind of you.
Deontay, can you see him?
Can't see shit. Also, get away from me.
Sorry.
I'm gonna take out the candle,
Oh,
and the smart thing would have been to light it. But I'm gonna take like 2 steps towards the mirror and kind of hold out the candle. Like, we do have light if you want it.
Valerie is gonna jump at Jamie and just tackle them to the ground.
shit.
Okay, that is definitely going to require a roll.
Yes.
Then, please, G. 6d6.
Sure.
My candle is made of glass, So if that succeeds, that's going to be rough for the candle.
That's 2 6s.
You successfully do what you want to do. Describe it. How you tackle this candle.
Valerie is going to, who's been standing back and just watching absolute insanity unravel, is going to make a fast move towards Jamie, wrap an arm around them, and taking them along with her, just hurl herself away from the mirror, with Jamie landing on top of her. And is at Jamie saying, okay, I get it. None of us here really know each other, but I don't think you should be betting on Roger.
Why?
He just confessed to having an imaginary friend.
Another mirror crashes
Oh,
during this time, and the light goes a little dimmer.
Christine is going to suddenly start approaching a mirror. Like,
Oh my God.
kind of like looking towards Deontay and his gun as she does so, almost like a be ready.
Mm.
And she's going to touch one.
It's New York. We stay ready.
Hell yeah. I say hell yeah. I don't know. Anyway, she'll touch one with an index finger.
Christine, roll me 66, but you obviously have a hope die, so you can roll me 76.
76 coming right up. That hoped I did absolutely nothing. I got 3 1s and 0 6s. That went as badly as it could have gone.
Yippee!
No, that went very, very well. Well done, Ava. I knew I could trust you. The scene will end with Christine touching a mirror just a little too hard and pushing it over, and it crashes to the floor. A candle goes out. Ice pool is at 5. And it's that time again, guys. These things are true. The world is dark. Ava.
This is true. They can travel through mirrors.
Oh, what the fuck? Queen.
That's me then. This is true. It and Christine have switched places again.
Again?
Who and Christine have what?
They and Christine.
Whose hand have I been holding?
Okay.
April?
This is true that Roger is just a guy.
Just a little guy.
Mark?
This is true. I have 3 bullets left, and I'm saving 1 for Virginia.
And the final truth is
And we are alive.
we are alive. For how much longer remains to be seen.
Golly.
So this mirror crashes to the floor. Christine looks a little startled at what's happened. Probably didn't know their own strength. You say, Roger, hang on, that's not part of the game.
Okay.
Game?
Yes, the mirror goes out. You give me what I want. You'll leave. Da-di-da. Disappear like the rest of them.
Oh, okay. And she's gonna go to the next mirror.
Wait, no, don't.
I'm gonna do it, Roger. I'm doing it
Don't do that. It'd be a really bad idea
for you.
for all of us.
There's no us, Roger. We're not you. I'm gonna just push the next mirror.
Bro, falls to the ground. The light dims a little bit. You just look. Fuck. Okay. Oh God! And you just hear like a whir of electricity firing up, and a couple of lights come on above. Roger steps out from behind wherever he was standing. Look. I'm sorry. Okay, but no need to break things. Okay?
Just throw him outside.
Well, it quips, right?
I don't know. I think for once, Deontay has a point.
Yeah.
Why would you? Wait, no. I mean, you can't just throw him outside. It's still a guy.
Hit a trap for us, and
Yes. What
who
they
knows
said.
how many other people? Nah, Roger, you got no. It's not your conversation. Man laid a trap for us, and who knows how many people sent them out to die.
Yep. Fuck this dude.
Look,
Virginia?
it's just 3 people, and it's not my fault that everybody else just left me. What was I meant to do?
Valerie is going to pull out the sash of her trench coat and offer it to Deontay and say,
Oh,
let's tie him up and throw him out.
I'll take it if you're holding the gun. Give it to me, honey.
Yeah, by all means.
Look, let's not be rash. Just saying, I was stuck here with no supplies, with a bunch of people who, could do what? Throw a
Yeah.
fucking
I'm approaching him with the jacket sash.
Shut up, Roger.
Fucking Roger.
I tried. I'm sorry, Roger.
Let's let the old woman try and restrain Roger. Then, you know what that means?
Yes, it's a 5 dice. Is that correct?
It is.
Oh,
Running through
yippee!
it now.
It's 1 6 and 0 1s, but I imagine you have a fair few dice.
I do. However, I only rolled 1 6, so you succeed, but surrender the narrative.
Tell us what's going on.
So you manage to kind of grab Roger before he can make a run for it, and wrap this cord around his hands behind his back. You've seen movies, you know that behind the back's better. Don't clip that. And yeah, you have Roger restrained, and he tries to run a couple of times. I'm sure Deontay kind of waves his firearm at him to make sure that he knows that he's no longer in control.
Someone get the door.
Look, you're not really going to send me out there, are you?
Sure as fuck I am. Someone get the door.
Christine will hurry to the door and open it.
I yeet him out.
Can I, before they throw him out, can I I don't know,
Run his
I don't know if I
pockets.
could scoop out a bit of the candle wax and just like put it in his pocket.
Oh, sure.
Just in case. I don't know if I don't know how he's gonna use it with his hands tied behind his back or if that'll even work. But just for my
Hmm.
conscience, I'm just gonna scoop a little bit of the wax out and just put it in his pocket.
Maybe
That's not
I
going to be
should
enough to
better
set
off
him on
out.
fire.
You're all mad. What the fuck are you doing?
That's for if you need if you need a light.
Oh, I thought we were going to turn him into a torch.
Why? Why are all of you so hell bent on killing him?
I didn't say burn him alive. I just said throw him out.
Yeah, we're not killing him.
Same, Dave.
Anyways, out you go.
And Christine will close the door.
Yep.
Push Roger through the door, out into the darkness. A few minutes go by. Nothing. Don't hear anything. And then from behind you, you hear, that wasn't very nice.
I know, right?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And you turn to see Roger walking out of a mirror.
Okay.
I knew I should have smashed all of them.
Oh, you're back.
Shoot him, Deontay, please. This guy is clearly whatever it is.
And
I'm
it,
gonna fire one round.
okay,
Good. It's dice time.
let's
I heard
roll.
bullets don't work, but I'll do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What's the roll? 6 or 5d6?
5.
Five.
No 6s or 1s.
Okay, so no ones. So you have no ones to re-roll, so you can't burn a trait. So I win. Ooh. So you fire 2 shots at Roger. Roger, but they scuttle back into the dark, and you miss, and the scene ends. You're down to 4 dice, and these things are true. The world is dark. What else is true, Mark?
Oh, wow. Hmm. Oh, wow. Deontay, this is true. Deontay is about to lose his shit.
This is true. They can only use the visages of people they kill.
They're complicated.
Which means
G?
This is true. Jamie has a cut on their back, and there is a splinter of glass that has entered their bloodstream.
You're all mean.
fucking go.
And as always, this is true.
You're
We
You're
are
alive.
Are
alive.
alive. Maybe.
For now.
Maybe. Down to 4 candles. Don't even go there. For those that know the comedy sketch. Right, okay. You see Roger scuttled into the dark. You guys have searched high and low for him. You cannot find him. Give up. And we open the next scene with you breaking all the mirrors, but in the knowledge that the only light you have left now is Jamie's candle. Which is a blob.
And I'd like to say something. Y'all don't mind. I don't know the religion that any of you have or don't have, but I've led a fair few people to pass from my job, of course, as a doula. And passing alone is always the thing that humans fear most. And it gives me just a minuscule sliver of hope to know that when we go, we will not be alone.
Oh, okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Christine, how, segue real quick, maybe related. What kind of man was your grandfather? Good guy? Maybe flawed?
At this point, whomever is wearing Christine's face does not know who her grandfather was.
No!
Yeah, he was actually a great guy. He was just so kind, taught me everything I know.
Virginia is not going to say anything. She's just going to make brief, pointed eye contact with Deontay and subtly, and that's it. She's going to keep holding Christine's hand. She's not letting go.
Okay. Virginia, you've known Christine a while, right?
She has been my customer for 2.5 years.
Okay. Then please roll 4d6 to see whether you think this is out of the ordinary for them.
6, 6, 5, 1.
So remove the 1 from the dice pool, leaving you with 3. You win the narrative, so you tell me.
Virginia knows that even though Christine, the human, loved her grandfather, he was a terribly flawed individual who did bad things and hurt a lot of people. However, she also understands that we, all of us in this room, do not have long left. And saying that to especially Jamie, this kind-hearted, just sweet kid, is not going to change anything. Jamie can die not knowing that Christine is not here anymore. That will not hurt him. All I'm going to do is make eye contact with Deontay, see if I can make him aware, and he can do with that whatever he wants.
Yeah, let's have Deontay roll to see whether they pick up on Virginia's eye signals. You know, given the old.
I should have been like, the truth is, me and Virginia have a psychic connection. 46 now.
You got one bullet. It's left for me.
3d6.
3. Oh, wow. Hey, 1 6. No ones.
1 6 is enough. I rolled 5 5s and a 3. How is that even possible? So yeah, you tell me, does Deontay clock the nod wink wink?
Absolutely do clock Virginia in more ways than one, but yeah, I'm picking up what she's laying down.
And what's Deontay going to do about it?
This is how you want to go, Virginia?
Go ahead then.
It's not my conscience, it's yours.
You could not possibly hate me more than I hate myself, honey.
You guys good?
Yes, honey, we're good.
All right. We're going to that visitor center, huh? We're going in? Yeah. We're keeping going? May as well. We're here now.
To follow Roger into the thing?
Roger's clearly gone, so nothing left after him, right? You can just go.
Honey,
And we have a candle.
yeah, we do. I will follow you anywhere you want to take me, honey.
Cool. Start leading the rest of the party into the next area.
Can I make one small request? Demon who's leading us into the next area. There is a part of the museum that has the original torch. If we start making our way there, the one that they took off before it got fucked up.
Sure.
Thank you, Demon.
You're so welcome. Yeah, so we will proceed into the original torch exhibition room.
Yeah, that works. So you make your way in very limited darkness, like limited light, almost oppressive darkness creeping up on you now. You hear no sign of Roger. You don't see him. But there are signs that he has been this way. Things knocked over. There's a pamphlet still kind of skittering across the floor, polished marble floors, and it's just coming to a rest against the wall. And do what you wish. The torch is there. It's massive. I mean, it takes up a large part of this museum. There's a plaque telling you about its original installation and when it was removed and replaced. You could Google right now, but I won't. Unless you specifically ask me to tell you what's on the plaque, and in that case, fuck you.
I have a comment, if it's allowed. Willing to roll for this. The area of viewing that the torch has, there is a bottom floor and a top floor. If we travel to the top floor, I would like to roll to see if I can do something with Christine.
Your narrative, guys. You do that then. Yeah. What are you rolling to see? Are you taking Christine up to the top section alone, or is everybody going there?
With them if they want.
We gotta go with the lighters. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
Before
Yeah.
before we head to the top floor, I'm gonna hand the candle over to. Christine was leading us, so I'm gonna hand the candle over to her.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening to her. I'm gonna hand the candle over to her, and I'm just gonna take out my camera and like prepare to take a picture of the torch when we get up there.
fuck.
Okay, this is interesting. How do I do this now? Okay, Christine, you're going to roll for your actions. I'm going to roll my dice pool to control the narrative to delay what I imagine will happen. So if you win,
Hmm.
I imagine you will drop the candle, right?
I don't want that candle.
And if I win, you'll hold on to it. Cool. So you have 4d6 because you still have that hope dice. So, you know, you
I can
are,
read.
for all intents and purposes, Christine.
Oh, the demon can roll the hope dice. How nice.
Yeah, well, you know, you brought this on yourselves.
I got a 6.
Hmm.
No ones.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 4s, a 3, and a 2.
I win.
So
Let's
you
go.
win. So you take over as the harbinger for now. Tell me what Christine does.
Christine will gingerly take the candle, but then hand it off to Valerie. Like, do you mind holding this? I really, really want to see the torch from the top. Yeah.
Valerie takes the candle and shrugs. Clearly was not paying attention when Virginia and Deontay were having their conversation. And says, "Yeah, all right. Lead the way. I'll light it."
Christine will walk a little further ahead of that candle though, because not that comfortable anymore.
So obviously,
she'll yeah.
I'm going to say, so you won the narrative, taking on the harbinger roles. So the scene ends with you passing the candle back to Valerie. We remove a dice from the dice pool. You have 3 left now. And we are going to fly through the last section of this. Cause,
Yes, we are.
Yeah. I'm still learning the pacing, guys. Bear with me.
I'm good. I'm good.
You're good. You're good.
10 candles
The
tends
complicated
to
game.
rely very heavily on dice. And if you do well, it goes longer.
Yeah. So these things are true. The world is dark. Afa, won yet lost. So tell me, what else is true?
Ooh. This is true. When the last light goes out, I win.
I think it's me, which feels a little unfair, guys. I'm not going to lie, but feels like I've had 2 goes in a row. This is true. As you climb the stairs to the 2nd level, the shard of glass in Jamie's bloodstream finds its way to their heart.
Shit.
And as always, what else is true is that
You're alive.
we are alive.
You're alive.
You are
Are
alive.
alive? Question
You-
mark?
Jamie is no shortly. Oh.
We're gonna make it, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fun.
So Jamie is climbing the stairs with you all. Christine is in front, having passed the candle back to Valerie. And Jamie just feels a little bit tight in themselves. Not quite sure what it is. But you make your way to the top of this torch. You can kind of look out across the rest of the museum from here. The little bit of light that you have. What do you guys want to do?
So Valerie is holding the candle. Christine is almost out of the candlelight. And as a consequence, Virginia is also almost out of the candle. But she takes your hands and looking over the torch, I'm going to bring my mouth very, very close to your ear and say, I know it's not you, but I still found meaning in this. And she is going to try to pitch the two of them off the second floor.
Okay. Good luck. 3 dice.
Anyhow, I mean,
So 1, 2, and a 3. Go.
Now, you rolled a 1. You can try and re-roll that by burning a trait.
8.
So your positive trait was thoughtful, your negative trait was self-loathing. So how do you want to, like,
Sure,
wanna
I'll try.
and-
Yeah, I'll try. You know what? She is going to burn self-loathing. And here is why. Virginia knows that she is a monster. And so when she has that self-hatred, that feeling, she's not afraid of what Christine is. And as she embraces her, there is not a lick of fear in my heart. I'm going to re-roll it. It's a 3.
Oh no.
Let's go.
What a special
That
hug.
happens.
Yeah.
But as you pitch both of you forwards, Christine holds on to the edge of the viewing window of the torch.
Yes.
And Virginia alone falls forward. And as they hit the ground, our scene ends. We remove a dice from the dice pool. You're down to 2. And it's time to speak our truths. Now, these things are true. The world is dark. Luyu, speak the only truth left to speak.
They need love to survive.
God, you guys are making me put so much work into episode 2, that's for sure. Okay.
And
Our scene,
we are alive.
and we are alive. That
We
is
are
the
alive.
most important truth.
Yep.
With 2 dice in our dice pool and 7 minutes to get this wrapped up. Let's go.
Christine
So,
will be dragging herself back up. Like, oh my God, she fucking practically killed my grandfather and now she's trying to kill me. That is, I am, wow. She was a wrong'un the whole time.
I gotta take a step back and not point my pistol low, like at the ground, but at the ready.
hearing Christine speak poorly of Virginia, literally seconds after Virginia goes over, um, Valerie has a bad feeling about it and places the candle between herself and Christine, um, one arm keeping Jamie away. Christine.
Jamie's desperately trying to like peek out from like up above your arm, like, wait, no, Virginia, wait, what?
That's not her.
It wasn't her, for sure. Like, she just tried to kill me. She must have
I
been. No?
You guys buying this story?
Why
I don't
would she
think
try to kill you?
She must have some
As-
sort of hard on for death, right?
No, because you're one of them. The Polaroid, the picture, she wasn't in the picture. She's them.
Jamie's gonna like clutch at their heart and just kind of start running downstairs again to like, maybe she's still okay. Maybe we can still get to Virginia.
Ooh,
And I'm just
Jamie.
gonna like clutch my heart and just start like making my way down again.
Give me a roll. Let's see how this goes for you. 2d6. See what this running does for you.
That's a 6 and a 4.
Mm.
Okay, that is a good roll. Unfortunately, I
A
rolled
lot of
2
dice.
6s.
Yep.
So a candle goes out. We are down to one candle. And as Jamie reaches the bottom of the stairs, the scene ends with them collapsing on top of Virginia.
Hmm.
There is only one truth to be spoken, and that is that we are alive.
You're alive.
We are alive.
We're alive.
So please, what happens next, guys? Some of you are at the bottom of a torch, some of you at the top, some of you trapped with Christine. What do we do?
Valerie turns to Deontay and says, do we just let Jamie go?
Jamie's gone. Not coming back. This is it. Story's over. And Christine, what the fuck are you smiling about? God, creeping me out.
Christine will simply crouch and reach forward, roll her body forward, and blow that candle out. Should I roll?
Yes, absolutely.
Just the one, I'm guessing.
Just the one.
Oh, yes! I got a 1.
Good. Good.
Not
Hang on,
Deontay being like
Valerie.
not Deontay being like every single person lacks the survival skills except for me.
You don't wish to burn your brink or a trait in order to.
You know what? I'm gonna burn my my trait of I guess, superiority complex. That was my my negative trait. You know, came to the fore in the end. So I will try once more. Oh my god, that's a 1 again. Can I burn again?
No, unfortunately, you can only
No.
burn once.
Gotcha.
So
Dice
Christine
said no. The dice said no.
Yep.
pitches forward in an attempt to blow this candle out, but Deontay kind of puts himself between Christine and the candle. You have a choice. This thing is on you. What do you want to do, Deontay?
I'm gonna use my Virginia bullet. The Virginia round I was holding on to and shoot it into Christine, knowing
Now,
that it's fruitless.
I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to
Yep.
say that you can use a hope dice as well, because when you saw Virginia try to take herself and Christine over the edge, that was the moment of altruism that you've been searching for.
Yeah. It was. All right, so I'm rolling for 2. Oh, wow, let's see.
2d6.
4 and a 2, so no, nothing.
And I rolled a 6, which I didn't need to do on that basis. So as you pull your gun up and shoot, Christine bats your hand away, and the bullet flies down and shatters what remains of the candle into a million pieces. And the darkness envelops you. About 20 minutes later, Virginia, Christine, Jamie, Deontay, and Valerie walk out of a mirror and into the lobby of a hotel. Just a single candle flickers. Not who they were, but now them. And all that remains of our players and their final mark on the world is a message in a notebook in a visitor center. And you may read those out now. What was your final message to the world, guys? We'll go in table order. Start with April and Jamie's final message to the world.
In the notebook, in pretty pink ink, it says, "To whoever finds this whenever, even if no one finds it, I existed. I sang, I danced, I wrote, I loved, and I explored. No one likes dying, but I got to do it in an unfamiliar place. And I don't know if I like it or not, even as I pass. If the world was meant to end, to fall to them, then I am glad that I managed to see as much of it as I could. If the world was meant to end, then I regret not dying with my husband, holding him in my arms. My love, I say once again what I said when I held you in the hospital room before I ran away. I hope an afterlife exists. I hope I shall see you soon, and we will fulfill your dream of seeing the world together somehow. Ami toke bhalobashi, which means I love you in Bengali, which is my husband's native language. Yeah.
Beautiful. Mark, is your message as hopeful and poignant?
Not maybe.
See what
Uh,
Deontay has to say.
The message was, I've sacrificed so many to get where I am. I will survive. Yes. Fuck Jimmy. Love Deontay.
I love it. I love it. Lou, come on, break my heart.
Baby boy, I remember the first time I held you outside of 100 Selena Street on Syracuse. You were 7 months old and looking at me with those big green eyes. And I was so in love with you that I didn't mind a lick when you puked on my good tweed. I'm sorry you watched me too well. And I'm sorry I was so in my own head that I didn't notice when you took the best and worst parts of me. When I found you in September on the floor with my liquor that I couldn't throw out because I needed it. Finally making you mine was the greatest joy of my life. And losing you to the same battle I was having was my greatest sorrow. I would have given anything for you to look at me one more time and puke on my good tweed. My Cody boy, if God is good, I will be with you again soon. Till then, you keep being the Wallace to my Gromit.
Beautiful. Valerie's words going to echo like that?
Valerie leaves a very clumsily written note in the book that simply reads, Elaine, I couldn't see you live, but I will get to watch him die. Your sister.
Love that. Go on then, Christine.
Christine's final message was a rushed voicemail to a now passed on person's phone. Grumpsy, oh my God, I absolutely flunked this exam. I'm going to cry in front of everyone, the entire class. This is so fucking embarrassing. My professor is even looking at me. Oh my God, I think she's pitying me. I wish I'd just stayed in retail, stayed working in that horrible grocery store. That's all I'm fucking good for. Ugh. Sorry. I'm just having a bad day. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna just leave now. I'll be on my way over to you soon. I cannot wait to tell you all about this shit awful day. I'll be with you soon.
And I will just end by saying in the visitor book, there was an entry that Christine wrote, or what was Christine. And it just says, in my eyes, indisposed, in disguises no one knows, hides the face, lies the snake, and the sun in my disgrace. Which, for those of you who've heard that tune ever since we started this adventure, will know the lines from Black Hole Sun. And we'll leave it there. Until next time, when we hop somewhere in the world, rewind the clock to that time that we picked up this adventure, and I will roll better and will burn more candles early, and you'll get more shit involved with burning of traits and brinks and moments and stuff, because that was really hard to do when I don't have the narrative, y'all. Like, just stop it, okay? I'm gonna remove a dice for every time you roll a dice.
I'll use my nasty dice next time. I'll use the bad ones.
Thank you. I need to buy 10 more d6 to be able to put these in, like, out of commission. Yeah, I've let it get dark around me because I kind of thought it was apt. Normally I turn a light on, but fuck it. I have been Mike, your harbinger of doom, and these have been our wonderful players. Please tell us where people can find you, and we'll say goodnight.
Hi, I'm April. They, she pronouns. I played Jamie. I'm smart god, mostly everywhere on the internet. And sometimes I make little games as well with illicit peanuts. But yeah, that's me.
Wonderful. Kick it around in the usual order.
Oh, who's that? Me next?
You, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, what's the word, beautiful people? It's your 41-year-old non-binary boy, Mark J. I have been Deontay. It's been a pleasure to play with everyone. You could find me doing things on Apocalyptic Unlimited. We're an all-BIPOC TTRPG actual play and zine space. You can find my podcast, None Shot with Mark J, where I interview people about the intersection between culture, race, and the TTRPG space. It's a really fun podcast. Y'all should definitely check it out. It's been a blast doing this.
We'll do it all again soon.
New York's a crazy city. That's all I'll say.
Hi.
Awesome. Luyu?
Hi, howdy. My name's Luyu. When I'm not falling apart like a fucking crispy fried bread, you can find me at Euphoria, and also other just like fancy tables. I have social. Don't worry about it. Hey, Valerie.
I am G, they, them pronouns. You can find me on most social media as Gorikawa. You can also find me with my company, A Roller Dice. We organize D&D across India. And that was a fantastic game. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Go on then, girl.
Hello. I have been Afa. I am on social media as Afa because I have the good fortune of having one of those names. I've played Christine and occasionally, kind of the harbinger of doom a little bit, but it has been a wonderful experience playing for this table, and I cannot wear a completely different hat next time. Mwah.
Amazing. Thank you very much, everyone. It was wonderful playing with you. Thank you for rolling with the dice. I say that. Thank you for rolling with the punches I threw. I have been Mike. You can find me at Run Like Craig on Blue Sky and other places. And this has been episode 1 of Wick and Tallow, and it's in the can. And we'll see you for episode 2, which has a title, but I forget it. So let's just go with that. Producer man, you can kill this whenever you want.